I'm Kate Tice, and I'm an engineer on our build and flight reliability team. I'm pleased to welcome you to tonight's webcast of the Nusantara Satu mission for our customer, SSL. This evening's launch is a rideshare mission. Primary payload is for Indonesian satellite operator PT Pacific Satellite Nusantara Satu. The Nusantara Satu satellite is Indonesia's first high-throughput satellite that will serve to improve internet connectivity in the region. 2 additional payloads will be riding along on today's mission, including Israel's first lunar spacecraft and an experimental microsat for the U.S. Air Force Research Lab.
Stage 1 pressing for flight.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion's normal.
Telemetry nominal.
So at T plus 47 seconds into flight, everything is looking nominal. We're currently preparing to throttle down as we enter max Q.
Vehicle supersonic. Vehicle has reached maximum aerodynamic pressure.
So there you just heard we passed through max Q. We will now throttle back up.
MVAC engine chill.
There you heard the call out for MVAC engine chill. This is the point in which, like I mentioned before, we start to flow the super cold liquid oxygen into the turbopumps, bringing them down to flight temperatures. This helps us reduce the temperature difference between the liquid oxygen and the hardware. Everything looking good with stage 1 trajectory. Main engine cut off. MECO 1 approaching now.
Eco.
And there on your screen you can see that the second stage engine has lit the gorgeous red orange glow of that nozzle. We're now at T plus 3 minutes and 5 seconds into flight. Coming up next will be fairing deployment. Now that second stage is in the vacuum of space, we don't need the fairing anymore, so in order to improve our vehicle efficiency, we shed the extra weight. Let's check in on the status of the Falcon 9 booster.
Bearing separation confirmed.
And there you can see on your screen deployment of fairing.
Bermuda acquisition of signal.
While stage 2 is doing its job, stage 1 will be coming back home to Earth, and it will also execute 2 burns, the first of which is the entry burn. First stage is traveling at roughly 2,300 meters per second, and this 3-engine burn helps to slow the stage down. The second of the stage 1 burns is called the landing burn. This is a single engine burn that brings the vehicle speed down rapidly from about 250 meters per second all the way down to 2 meters per second in order to gently land on the drone ship. As I mentioned earlier, for this mission, first stage re-entry conditions are predicted to be the most challenging for any recovery attempt to date. It is possible that we might lose our camera feed during the landing attempt due to the drone ship's position over the horizon, but if that happens, we will bring you an update as soon as we re-establish connection. Stage 1 landing should occur about 25 seconds following second stage engine cutoff. The entry burn will be coming up here in about 2 minutes. It is T plus 5 minutes and 27 seconds, and we're just under a minute until the entry burn begins.
Stage 2 on nominal trajectory.
So on your left screen, you can see the first stage coming down, and you'll see a bright light when the entry burn begins there. We're just about 25 seconds away from entry burn. And you can also see on your right screen the second stage.
Stage 1 FTS is safe.
Stage 1 entry startup.
And their entry burn has begun. This should last about 18 seconds.
Stage 1 entry burn. Shutdown.
And entry burn is complete for first stage. Next, coming up at about T plus 8 minutes will be a rapid series of events. This will include the first second stage engine cutoff, or SECO 1, the start of the landing burn, followed by the first stage landing. SECO 1 and the landing burn will occur within 4 seconds of each other, followed by the stage 1 landing shortly after that. And we are at T plus 7 minutes and 22 seconds, so we're just under a minute to SECO 1.
Terminal guidance.
Stage 1 entry transonic.
And that second stage engine is glowing bright there. When SECO 1 starts, that engine will turn off.
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
Stage 1 landing startup.
We have SECO 1.
Okay, shut down.
Stage 1 landing weight deployed.
It sounds like, there you go on your screen, we do have a successful first stage landing, despite the challenging conditions there. And we also got confirmation of stage 2 in good orbit. Now we are about to enter the coast phase, so we are going to take a quick break, but we will be leaving you with an animation that shows you where we are in the coast phase.
Welcome back to the webcast at T plus 43.5 minutes. We're about a minute away from deployment of the Nusantara Satu satellite. If you've just joined us, we've had a really great day so far. Beautiful liftoff from Cape Canaveral, a successful landing of a rather spicy landing attempt on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. Great deployment of the Space IL lunar lander just about a few minutes ago, and now we're just waiting for our our last deployment that we'll be able to see today, Nusantara Satu. So that'll be coming up just in a few seconds. And there you can see on your screen visual confirmation of deployment for the Nusantara satellite. And with that, that brings our webcast to a close this evening. Thanks to SSL, PT Telkom Indonesia, Space IL, and Israel Aerospace Industries for entrusting us with tonight's mission. Thank you also to the 45th Space Wing for range safety and to the FAA for licensing today's launch.